There we go. Stream's on. Let's give it a few minutes. Bonjour and et buenvenido. Welcome to RSF1 Season 3 Division 2 around the French Grand Prix. It is a different stream today. It is LR Blazy Guns here today. Unfortunately, Primus Gamers can't make it. But I'm here with your usual co-commentator, Vettel SF71H.
Hello everybody. Obviously, it's France, not notorious for its racing, especially with the 2019 Grand Prix in real life, which was very entertaining.
Yeah, definitely, and hopefully we'll get some entertaining here with the Division 2 lot. We're just waiting, by the looks of it, waiting for a couple more people to join in, possibly, until we get underway. But the French Grand Prix, it is a interesting, apparently according to the game, it's a medium difficulty track. 15 corners around the city of Le Castellet, if that is pronounced how it is, with a circuit length of 5.842 kilometers or 3.630 miles if you want to say the other way. But one of my weakest tracks on the last game, but one of my favourite tracks during this game. What's your thoughts on this, Vettel?
I've never... Oh, the game or the track?
The track with the game, I would say.
I hated this track on 2019 because the cars felt really bad around here because it requires quite a lot of downforce in the final sector and then no downforce in the first and middle, so you have to find a nice balance between the two. It was hard to find with F1 2019, whereas with this game the cars have a lot more downforce and better traction, so low downforce is the way to go, so it feels a lot better.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'll agree with that a lot more with the extra bit of downforce on the cars. It does make this track a lot more better and fun to drive. Right, as I don't have the championship standings at the moment, Vettel, I'm pretty sure you do, don't you?
I sure do. Currently in first.
Yep.
Currently in first position in the championship is Muddy Biscuit with 107 points. Second in the championship is Steerage 97 in the McLaren with 97 points. Third is Shrimper with 83 points. Fourth is RS Moronic, who currently isn't here, on 77. RSF1 K-Mag in 5th with 67 points. Grunty with the Williams with 61. Stygian in 6th with 54. Then RSF1 Waiter in the Williams, then Breezy, then Notch, Riplin, JD Hudson, Iox, Element, Snow, Breivik Container, Storage, then XFR Peanut, Stroll, Leyoun, and in last is Lukey.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for that. Well, we've got a few people ready now, but it looks like everybody's not ready still. But championship is looking still kind of close. I mean, it's still early in the race. Anything can still happen. Or early in the season, anything can still happen. We're only on round 10 here out of 22. So, of course, we still got the good old Austrian Grand Prix, Silverstone, Hungary, Belgium, Italy, Singapore, Russia, Japan, USA, Mexico, Brazil, and Abu Dhabi to go. So titles still could change, and well, anybody's still up for grabs for it.
Yeah, the championship's very close, and a couple of bad results for a championship leader, maybe even second, can really help others catch up quite quickly, because Especially in league racing, it is very topsy-turvy. It's very rare you get someone who wins every race in a season.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, definitely. Looks like we're getting ready to go now. There we go. And we're going. Right. As we get ready for France, who is everybody's potential one to watch here for the French Grand Prix? Because I haven't, first time streaming for the league, and pretty much my first time paying into F2. I haven't caught any F2 stuff recently, so I don't know a one to watch driver. But I've been told quite a few drivers I watch. If you just like to quickly remind me who it was, I think it was both McLarens. You said it was, wasn't it?
Yes, that was when Sturridge was in the McLaren. I'm not sure he's today. I believe Blue Reapers is taking over from him today. We have a new driver on the grid, MFX Leon, who I don't personally know, and I don't really know what his pace is, so he'll be quite an interesting one, I think, to look out for. You can never discount Shrimp 84, previous Tier 1 driver last season.
Yeah.
Another guy to watch is probably Muddy Biscuit. Not so much in qualifying. His qualifying hasn't been the best this season, but he has more than made up for it every race.
Yep. And by the looks of it, dry conditions here in qualifying for France. It looks like could possibly rain. The clouds are very gloomy. But hopefully it stays dry. I think quite a few of the drivers do wanted to keep it dry for qualifying and the race. I know I was speaking to Waiter earlier, and that's one thing he wanted the race to be, not to rain at all. So getting the first car out on track. Who is that? It is one of the McLarens.
I think it's Breezy.
Yep, it's Breezy.
Yeah, Breezy's been particularly good over qualifying over the last couple of races, so I think I'm expecting him to get out of Q1 quite comfortably, unless there is one of his best circuits, which I know for a lot of drivers it is because of the fast change in direction of the circuit and the way it's set up.
Yeah, definitely. This track does changes a lot with camber and that. Last two corners, you got, as soon as you're under braking, you gotta go to, you flick the car to the left, and then instantly gotta react to flicking it to the right, and then you got like that pretty much towards the middle sector. You got the right, left, and the double right-handers, and then when you go in full speed, you gotta flick it to the right down this long straight.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of changes happening, just to make sure you don't lose the rear end.
There's been a bit of a debate recently whether the circuit to Paul Ricard, which is what I think the circuit's named, whether this track should have been used over Manigueur, which is the other track called the French Grand Prix.
Yep. As we go on board with as he's starting to lap here, crossing the line now as we stay on board. Coming towards the first two corners, turn 1, turn 2, under braking. Switches down to gear 5. First one of power lifts slightly so it doesn't hurt too much to lose the rear end. Now coming towards the next couple of corners, turn 3, the right hander, then 4. Hugging that inside curve, lovely, and then taking that inside of 5 and then into 6. Slight lift, of course. Don't want to lose the rear end. Now into 7 of the right hander and then flat out down the straight. DRS wide open now as we can see the car going over 200 miles per hour now. So at least 205, 6, 200 miles per hour, 207 into the he goes breaking into 7 and 8 there. Down the straight again, coming towards the flat out right hand of 9. I'm getting the corners right, I'm not too sure. Keeping it nice and tidy. Now into this long braking for the fast right-handers, switching it down to 4th. Now back on the power into the last few corners now. The left-hander gone down to 3rd, switch up to 4th. Now the right into the left. Keeps it in 4th, and final corner takes it down to 2nd. Onto the power and opens the DRS. Coming towards the line, and he's going to set the first lap off a 1:28.6.
Yeah, that's a very competitive time for Q1. Yeah, with Grunty's in it, 29.3.
Yeah,
who else is it? Peanut is crossing the line now. And it's set a 29.7.
let's see. Ferrari Stroll actually invalidated this lap. One of them, we've got the Mercedes there. Looks like, whee! What has happened there?
Oh, has Grunty crashed?
Ooh, I think so. Trying to get on board with somebody near the corner. Near there to see. Oh, please. One of the Ferraris. Hopefully he's still there. Oh yeah, he's crashed. He's right in the middle of the track there.
Oh, very container there, just slightly being XFR Peanut to P2 at the moment.
Yeah, great job there from Braver. By the looks of things, what happened to Grunty is maybe he lost the rear end on that left-hander and the car just launched him into the tyre barrier pretty much, or the barrier, just crashed.
Yeah, the curbs are quite lethal around here, especially the high-speed ones. It's preferable to not go on them that much. And Muddy Biscuit rounds the final corner, and he is crossing the line to set a 1:29.1. Very good lap there from Muddy Biscuit.
Yep.
P2.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, we've got Shrimper here crossing the line now into the 28, so
Yeah,
28.9. We've got his teammate Stroll, a 29.7. And then Notch again.
Ooh,
Look,
Reaper's at a 48.7. Not sure that's his true pace.
yeah. Top Notch on the lap in a moment, just coming around the final 2 corners now. Be on board with the Alfa Romeo. Around the final corner, onto the power. DRS opened. Crossing the line, it's a 29 flat, so that puts him up to 3rd.
Iox was next, and he was set a 29.5.
Yeah.
Then it is Mr. Waiter.
Pick it up.
P4, 29.1.
Lukey.
Oh!
Just started that brutal Reapers. Nice lap there from the McLaren driver. Already got a comment on the stream already from actually from Grunty. Breezy apparently has brake checked him. So maybe that's what caught. We don't know fully what happened. If that is the case, hopefully there is a recording of it, and maybe that what could possibly cause to Grunty and very early retirement in qualifying there.
It says in the incident section of the race director that there was no contact between them. Neither driver got a warning contact. Who else is left to go? Lukey is coming up to the final corner.
Yep. Here he comes at the final corner.
Nice exit from the final corner, no wheel spin.
We have Ferrari, Honda power! goes
Ooh,
third fastest with
yeah,
a 1:28.9 there. A good lap from Lukey.
Yeah, very good lap.
Let's see who's next. MFX Lion next across the lap line, a 1:29.9 there for the other AlphaTauri driver. I've actually seen MFX Lion before.
Oh, have you?
Yes, he races in the 8th division of WOR, which of course I stream for as well. I thought that David Jarrett seems familiar, and there it is. JJ Hudson with a 1:30.8 there for Red Bull. You see K-Meg, Mr. RSF1 K-Meg on his lap in the banana car.
Yeah, I do believe Honda are leaving Formula 1, aren't they? At the end of 2021.
Yeah, they are. They are. And are no longer going to be power unit, I think, until the end of 2021. So
It's a shame, really.
that is a shame. I mean, the first two seasons back into F1, it wasn't a good start for him. But as soon as AlphaTauri decided to go for the engine, and then a year later Red Bull followed, they have done so well. I mean, they've won they've won races. Pierre Gasly won this year in Italy in the Honda engine after what happened. Yeah, it's kind of sad to see Honda leaving again. Who knows what power engine supply that I'm about to say Aston Martin, Red Bull and AlphaTauri are gonna go for. I'll probably say the AlphaTauri might go back to Ferrari engine like they did run before. What's up, Sauce? And that pretty much leaves the Red Bull team. Where are they gonna go? Rumours are saying they could possibly go Mercedes or...
No. Mercedes will not give them a power unit. Not a hope. You don't give an engine to the second best team on the grid. I believe Renault are obliged to give them it because it's under the new Concord agreement where the manufacturer the least power units has to supply the team looking for one.
Yeah, just the thing, like a year ago, 2 years ago, Red Bull decided, was it a year ago? Red Bull decided to leave Aston Martin, the Renault engine for Honda, and now they gotta go back to it.
Yeah, it's quite
much
ironic.
People would say, yeah, very ironic. Much people say, as may have the turntables have turned.
Yeah, all the turntables. I know Red Bull will not be hunting for a Ferrari engine, I think that's pretty obvious.
Yeah, that would probably for me be the last thing to see as well. For being a local guy, myself born and raised in Milton Keynes, so the Red Bull is my home team. Seeing them going to go for a Ferrari, seeing them saying Ferrari engine and how poor the Ferrari engine has been this season, doesn't seem right choice to go for.
No, and I don't think Ferrari would give them the power unit anyway, because of obviously Red Bull bringing up the legality of their engine.
Yeah.
Which also intertwines to my theory for why they did not sign Sebastian Vettel for 2021 and onwards.
They've possibly done it because they think Vettel done it, his time is done, and that's why they've went for Carlos Sainz, and SF1 Elites there goes fastest with a 28.5, and we're also on board with Element Snow, 28.7. Still got 5 minutes to go here. Clouds are still gleaming, but it looks like still no chance of rain. So, who knows, XFR Peanut invalid his lap, so he's got to go around again to do another lap. Lion is on his out lap, and so is Hudson.
RSF1 sauce.
Oh, yeah, not much. How are you? I'm fine, you know. I'm doing fine. Not much my It's unusual to, well, not unusual. For me, it is a bit unusual. So I've never done stream for RSF1, so this is my first stream for the league. Done it multiple times for other leagues, so hey, gotta try something though. Peanut's into the pit, so looks like he might want to go going into the pits to go for another fresh softs, and then going again.
Yeah, Peanut might struggle to get back out for another lap.
Yeah. About 3 minutes 35 to go, and we've got MFX Lion, who we're on board now, starting his lap. You want to take us through?
Yeah, sure. Going into turn 1, you want to try and keep over the curve a little bit. Cut the corner very nicely and very easy to invalidate going over here. He lifts off slightly in there, the lap is invalidated. Next to cross line will be Jay Hudson, who we will continue the lap with. So everything that's into turn 1 and into turn 2. Going over the pit lane slightly in the 4th to 5th, going along here, not invalidating, having a very nice exit through here. You're going to take quite a wide line into this corner, braking about the between 150 meter board, going along here. Can take a bit of curve on the inside, especially along here. You want to cut the curve, short shift up a bit, keep a nice tight line and a wide exit along here. Gains about 10, not getting over the curve, going along here up to the DRS straight. On the DRS and speeds up to 209 miles per hour, which is 335 kilometers, I believe. Going through here a little deep, up to the second. Not cutting the curve as much as some others, but we continue. Up to 8th gear, coming through here. You want to keep a wide entry and in exit apex. Get the apex nicely there. A little bit late on the power. Through here, apex slightly going over the curve. Then through here, a wide entry. Try and keep it as tight as possible. Out of first, up to second, and out of this corner, a very heavy traction zone. Gets a nice exit up to the line, and he sets a 1 minute 29.2.
29.2 there from Hudson. That keeps him safe from elimination, but we still got a minute and a half to go. And we've got Iox on a lap, Brave and Peanut on their out laps. Lion is
he's
still
out.
in the pit, so it looks like he's done. So we've only got 2 more cars to go to see who's going to get eliminated here. Because let's stay on board with Iox on his lap. Coming out from the chicane down the next long straight towards the flat out right hander for the Haas driver. He's nearly 3 tenths up on this lap, so it's looking good for him so far. At the moment, he will be safe from making it into Q2.
Yeah, I doesn't actually need to finish this lap because he'll be through anyway. Even the guys have qualified him.
Around the final corner he went and coming towards the line, and it is a 1:29.0. That has made him safe. So the next driver on the last 2 drivers are on their lap. Peanut and Braver. Braver at the moment around the chicane. After the long straight, after the DRS, he is only just up on his time by 79 thousandths. Now his gain time on the exit of that chicane there is now half a tenth up.
Is
At
this
the moment,
Braver?
he could be safe. Yep, this is Braver Contender. So this will mean this could possibly towards Grunty eliminated. Of course, if Raven doesn't make it into Q2, we only have 14 drivers. Around the final corner, Braver went from towards the line.
29-1.
12th fastest. So that's made him safe at the moment. That pushes Stroll out of qualifying.
Next lap in it is 3 turns up in his lap at the moment.
Yep, been out on the lap, so as long as he make the last corners go to plan, that will knock Stroll and Gruntastrophe out of Q1.
Grunt's already out.
Yeah.
There's Rippling at the moment who is at risk. Oh, only a
It's only
29.5.
16th fastest. So out of qualifying is MFX Lion, RSF1 Stroll, and XFR Peanut, and Gruntastrophe. So 4 cars out in Q1. We'll only have 14 cars here in Q2. Of course, the unfortunate thing happened with Gruntastrophe there. He will not be running in Q2, even though he's safe for it. Only 14 drivers.
4 spots for elimination.
Yep.
I believe it is a 1-stop front, medium to hard. I doubt you'll see anyone coming for the soft tyre in Q2, because it does go off very quickly.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I think a medium to hard strategy is the best to go for. Wait for Mr. Element Snow to retire. Anytime soon.
Yeah. Oh, don't tell me it's glitched. Yeah, it's 0 sec. About 6 seconds of the session left. I thought it was finished.
There we go.
Right.
So out. Oh, sorry.
Right. So in P3 at the moment is Breezy with a 28.6. Second is Brutal Reapers with a 28.6 as well. And currently first is the runner of RSF1 Ike's with a 28.5.
Yeah, so good lap there from the 2 McLarens and the Renault. And you got pretty much everybody. Well, the first 4 are under 2/10 of each other behind their laps. And you pretty much gotta go all the way down to where RSF1 Stroll is into 17th. And that's where the gap is gone from pretty much a 10th to 1.1. So everybody very close to each other there at the end of Q1, so as we get ready for Q2 now. Alright, let's go. And it looks like it's bone dry here.
Yeah, still no rain.
I'm just wondering, has F2, the second division, had a wet race yet?
No, I don't think they have. Maybe Baku, but there was only light rain at the end, and there was no one who actually pitted for intermediate or the wet compound.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you never know, it could be France that could bring the whole rain. Okay, maybe not. Oh wait, Braver just confirmed saying they haven't had a wet race now. Okay. So, JJ Hudson, first car out on track on the medium tyres. Thank you, Braver. He just confirmed it is a dry race. Oh. Sad face.
Yeah, this track in the wet is a lot more. Looks a lot better, I have to admit. You don't see as much as the exterior blue and red. Because I hate the visual aspect of this track. It's very confusing, especially if you're on commentary.
Yeah. The main worst thing as well is where you get the full wet race, and then you get a safety car as well. The frames really do drop when that happens.
Yeah,
It's not
I've
really fun.
noticed that quite a lot,
I think,
especially in my team.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I experienced that a lot. I think it's just a problem with the frames and that in the game. Hopefully, Codemasters could manage to fix that so it doesn't happen. But you never know.
Codemasters are better at breaking things than fixing them.
Yeah. Right, on board with JJ Hudson in Q2. So first two corners went well and
Oh, invalidated.
dragged himself wide there on the exit of turn 2 and well invalidated his lap, so that's the slap done on the medium. Mr. One Shot comes towards turn 1 and 2 on the soft tyres.
Oh,
Nice and easy, keeping it in 5th, but it's nice and clean there. Going towards turn 3, 4, 5 and 6. Second, 3 and 4, nicely done. Down to 3rd, 2nd. Back up to 3rd now, around 4 and 5. 5, 6, and now into 7. Of course, fastest at the moment, he's the only driver on the lap, and of course on the soft tyres. Going down the straight with the RS open at 203 miles per hour into 8 and 9. Hugging that inside curve at 9 and then down this straight again. Coming towards turn 10. Pleasing, nice and pleasing into 11. The has getting out of the way nicely there, doesn't try and impede the racing point into 12. Keep the car nice and tidy still. It's going to be a good lap here from the racing point into 14 and 15 now. Down into second at turn 15. Onto the power. Going down, DRS open. Full send it. Cross the line with a 130.1 from One Shot there.
yeah. Not sure whether it didn't look like he made a mistake that maybe it was just pure pace. Not sure that will get him through. Quite a lot of the guys are actually going for soft tyres at the moment. It's a little surprising to me.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe they want to try push it for a 2-stop. Go maybe soft, mediums, I think.
I don't think a 2-stop around here is particularly better. There we go. RSF1 came in with 29.9 on the mediums. So One Shot's he isn't far off the pace of the medium guys. But if he is going to go on to the mediums, it's going to be quite hard to beat that, I feel.
Yeah, definitely. We're just on board with Mr. Element Snow here in the Red Bull. Going round the final corner now.
Went a little wide, yeah, not the best exit from there.
Yeah, it looks like he went a bit deep into 15, but crossing the line.
Yeah, P3.
A 131, slow on the medium tire. On the medium tyres, then the softs. But we've got Muddy Biscuit with a 132. JJ Hudson on his second lap now on those mediums. He did a 130.7. Swimper with a 130.3 there on the softs. It looks like some drivers are struggling to get grips at the moment, or unless they're trying to set bunking laps before they do their main laps. But Breezy is around, coming towards turn 12 now. And he looks like to be on a good lap into 13. Now in the final two corners of 14 and 15. Very nice exit there from the McLaren, coming towards the line.
The 29.
Out of
Yeah,
RS, it's a 29.8. So quickest of the session for the McLaren already. Again. We see Top Notch just starting his lap on the mediums. K-Mag has got, looks like a lap invalidation, a double lap invalidation, so he can't go for another lap. Top Notch apparently purple in the first sector. Muddy Biscuits goes third quickest with a 130.9. One Shot is back out on track on on the medium tyres now. So let's just keep an eye on what he does, but we stay on board with Top Notch on his lap. Got a McLaren ahead of him. That would be Brutal Reapers on an outlap. This Reapers now gets out of the way nicely and calmly. Coming towards the final corners now. That wasn't Brutal Reapers, that was Breezy. My bad. Down the final straight, and that is a 130 flat from Top Notch.
Yeah, not a very bad, not a bad lap at all.
And apparently Lukey goes fastest in the first sector on his lap. He just got out of the way of the Williams there. Looks like it was, yeah, it was Mr. RSF1 Waiter. Takes the chicane off 8 and 9 pretty nicely there into 10. Apparently purple in the middle sector. Lukey now looks like he could be on a good lap as long as he keeps the rhythm going. Now what he wants to do is just release the rest of that Honda power left for the rest of this lap now. 12 and 13. Keeping it nice and tidy. Very nice and tidy there into the final two corners of 14 and 15. Down the pitch straight. It is a 129.7 from Lukey 1-2-10. And that is a really good lap there on the mediums.
Yeah, very nice lap there from Lukey. Seems to have this track nailed at the moment. Oh, one shot, 20.
Oh, and then one shot.
Yeah, that's racing point. I don't know, I actually like the look of the racing point, I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind the pink.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the pink colour. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just glad that it was Racing Point to was pretty much the first team to decide to go for the pink colour. Who's on a lap?
Mr. Waiters.
Yep.
He just started sector 3.
Now, Waiter coming through turn 12. Can he deliver this lap perfectly, as cool as ice? needs to be at least close to the 29s to stay into Q2. It's coming across the line. It's going to be in the 29s. It is a 29.6 there, so it's second quickest. And that's a really nice lap there from the Williams team.
Yeah, unfortunately, Grunty, the other Williams driver, is out. Oh, wow, wait, so 29.2.
Oh, ice.
That's a dominant lap.
That is a very dominant lap. That's going to be pretty much going to be hard to beat now. As now track evolution is coming into play. See Muddy Biscuits and K-Mags in the pits and getting the soft tires ready, as we see a little teamwork happening there between the two Red Bulls of Element Snow on his outlap, giving a little slipstream for his teammate JJ Hudson, who's now on 3-lap-old medium tires.
Yeah, he's desperate to try and improve his lap, which he's a 10th up at the moment. Not sure that's going to be enough to get him through. Going quite wide through turn 11, coming into turn 12. It was a slight bit wide, missing the apex very marginally. Coming on here, uses a little bit of the curb, touches this part of the track, puts over nicely, short shifted down into first, up to second. Very nice exit from the final corner. Missed the DRS by a little bit, maybe cost half a 10th, but it's 31.5. No improvement.
Doesn't improve his time.
Now it is his teammate Element Snow starting up his lap immediately. Going into sector 1, give it a very nice exit there. I imagine it will still be towing from this part of the straight. Third, get a nice bit of curve. Putting on this just enough to make sure he doesn't compromise. Exit 2 tenths up on his lap at the moment. Very nice exit through there. Cuts up the curve slightly, not so a lot of drivers do that. Getting a double toe, slight double toe there. JJ Hudson moving out of the way quite quickly to allow Element Snow to go through into the corner. Getting a very nice smart curve there. Riding over that one as well. Up to 7th, up to 8th gear. Going for a wide entry into the corner on a sweeping right-hander. Coming through at the start of sector 3. Yeah, very nicely there. A little bit of a short shift to maintain the stability of the car, move a bit of extra rotation through here. No, just not to do that at second, not to third. Coming through here, braking at 15 metre board. Oh no, braking way later than that. A little wide in the process. Gets a much better exit than he did in this first lap. And what will this lap be? A 29.6. Very nice lap there from Element Snow.
Yeah, very nice lap there. I was keeping an eye on those sector times there. He was up by 2 tenths at the first sector by the looks of it, and then as he crossed the line at the middle sector, he dropped to 81 thousandths. So he looked like he lost a bit of time then, but manages to put it back in the final sector. And he pulled it back well, and we got Mr. Braver Container sitting in P14. Hasn't set a lap there yet. Got 5 seconds to go, and he's on his lap.
Yeah, he's already been on his lap before this, so these tyres won't be in the prime condition to set a flying lap, but fastest in sector 2 apparently. I don't find it the most trustworthy, because it seems everyone gets the purple sector. Going through here, down to 5th. Seeing a lot of drivers keep it in 5th rather than having good out of 4th. 7th. Going into the final section of the track, goes a little wide there, maybe gone right to the 10th of a second. Up 3rd. Car struggling to get through the power, coming across the line, set a 1 minute 29.7, pushing RSF1 a notch into the bottom or
out of Q2.
Yeah.
Central chance, but we do got people on their laps on soft tyres. We have got Lukey on the lap in 5th place on soft. Brutal Reapers is on soft tyres on the lap. And everybody else down below. Here comes K-Mac crossing the line with a 28-1 there.
Wow.
And here comes Muddy Biscuit on the soft tyres. 29 flat. Top notch. Next driver to cross the line.
Yeah, 28.
28.5. 28.5. 28.8. Yeah, sorry. I don't know why I thought it was a 28.5.
Wow,
Here comes Brutal Reapers.
No.
Reapers is it done a 28.6 there. Moves him up to second. Breezy is out of qualifying.
Yeah, Shrimper as well.
And so is Shrimper. So in Q2, we have lost Shrimper, Breezy, Iox, and JJ Hudson.
It seems like the soft tire is a lot better than the medium, especially on pure pace. Must be about a second or so.
Yeah, I would say about a second, maybe about 9/10 or so.
Yeah, it'll be about that.
Braver saying he was on 0.2 fuel at the end of his lap.
Very lucky there, road container.
Yeah, definitely very lucky. Make it into Q3. Oh, there we go. One confirmation from Braver. Mediums are 1.2 laps slower than the softs.
Maybe you can do the one stop. Oh my.
Yeah, I know, you mean 1.2 seconds. Braver, don't you worry.
Just in case anyone cares about the football, Aston Villa is beating Liverpool 6-2.
Yeah, and he's still got plenty to go. My brother's already made a pun. It's like if Villa scores 2 more goals, he 8-2. People will be 8-2 to be a Liverpool fan. Yeah, he used the word 8-2 to be a Liverpool fan if they score 2 more goals. Yes, that is right. Braver. Aston Villa 6-2 up against the Premier League defending champions Liverpool.
Yeah, I suppose it isn't as embarrassing as losing 8-2
No, don't you?
to Barcelona.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, to Bayern Munich.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah. I mean, that is more heartache for Barcelona fans losing 8-2 to Bayern Munich. But who could ever forget the 10-2?
Oh, who did that?
That was when Bayern Munich scored 10 goals overall in aggregate against Arsenal in the Champions League. Arsenal only scoring twice, and then pretty much Bayern Munich scoring 10 goals overall.
Oh yeah, both matches were 5-1, weren't they?
Yeah.
Eesh. But obviously Arsenal are going to win the Premier League, as all of their fans seem to believe.
Yeah. Yes, it is. The Raver, Shane says that it is me, hello Blazer Guns, and Vettel SF71H in the comms. Hey. So Q3 underway. Time started ticking. No rush. Or actually, I'm speaking too soon. One shot is the first car out on track.
It's a lot lighter in this session, so you can see the.
Oh, no wonder why.
The beautiful red and blue outside track surface.
Yeah.
Oh, and they've replaced the boards as well. Because I noticed they get knocked over during qualifying.
Yeah, definitely. Well, my brother just gave me confirmation on why Liverpool are doing so bad as their goalkeeper.
Oh, is it Adrian?
It's Adrian. Adrian!
They have got, I believe Liverpool do have Karius, don't they? But he's not a great choice.
I think to be fair, Liverpool, Adrian's more of a better choice than Karius for Liverpool.
Yeah, I suppose. Anyway, let's get back to the Formula 1. Who is your pick for pole position?
Ooh. Who do I pick?
For me, after that qualifying performance, it's got to be Eitz, then his teammate RSF1 came out again second, because that 28.1 is a very competitive lap time, especially compared to Q1 times.
Yeah, definitely. I do agree with you. I think it's going to be between one of the two racing points, Duranos, for pole position. But I'll probably say Ikes, K-Mag, and
I'm going to go with Brave Container, because I want him in Division 1.
okay. I'm gonna possibly go Waiter. And
Ooh.
we just got furthermore confirmation. It is now 7-2. Oh dear. Right, on board with Waiter, going towards turn 3 and 4 on his lap on the soft tyres. The first driver on his, second driver on the lap. Going towards 5 and coming towards 7. There we go. I don't know by myself into 7 down the straight. And he's on his lap. He's got Muddy Biscuit who's on the lap actually as well.
K-Mag has actually beaten RSF1 Eitz's purple sector 1. He's currently purple.
Keep an eye on K-Mag as we're on board with Waiter here on the lap. Waiter getting a little bit nervous turning in there at turn 10, but coming towards turn 11 now. Needs to keep his composure. Finish this lap off. So 14 and 15. Here comes Waiter on his lap. See Muddy Biscuit, the first car to set a lap. He's going to do a 29.2. Here comes Waiter. 28.9. Now K-Mag on a lap.
It's 28.4. Then
It's 28.4.
K-Mag.
Here comes K-Mag.
There we go,
28.3.
Still slower than his Q2 time though, so there's obviously a lot of time in that the other banana car.
Yeah, definitely. And Mr. Notch is the next car to set a lap now. Come towards turn 12 and 13. Just taking it nice and calmly here now into 14 and 15. Nice exit now. Release all that Ferrari engine has got, and it is a 28.4 for Mr. Notch. Braver Container next to cross the line. Goes for fastest. Next up we've got Mr. One Shot's done this lap, so it is one element snow there with a 28.4. Lukey starting his lap by the looks of it as well. Looks like he invalidated, and he's invalidated again.
Shame for the Alpha Tauri there. Still not to set a lap.
And it looks like Brutal Reapers as well. He's invalidated again, so the next car pretty much to set a lap is Mr. One Shot in the Racing Point, Pink Mercedes, whatever you would like to call it. Down towards 8 and 9. Nice and tidy. He does got the Mercedes of Mr. Braver Container in front of him. Hopefully Braver knows and gets out of the way, which he does very neatly. Into 11. And 12. He's keeping it nice and tidy. Now there's no right hand off 13, and then switching it to the left, under braking into 14, then heavy braking into the final corner of 15, onto the power, opens the DRS, release the Mercedes power, 29.6 for in there.
Yes, not bad time for the 2019 Mercedes there. But also racing point.
Yeah. Less than 5 minutes to go. At the moment, we do got a Renault 1-2 K-Mag in the professional pole position ahead of his teammate RSF1 Ice. We've got Element Snow there in third place for the Red Bull, currently with Notch in fourth, Braver fifth, Container, Braver Container fifth, and we got One Shot sixth, Waiter seventh, Muddy Biscuit eighth, and Reapers and Lukey are the only drivers to set a lap. But with 4 minutes 19 to go, it still could happen.
Well, there isn't much action on the track at the moment.
We got Muddy Biscuit, first guy out on track. Currently B8. See if we could go up higher from the field. Brutal Reapers, the only McLaren in Q3, is out the pits as well. Right, as we've got the remaining 2 minutes 50 to go, who do you think is going to get pole here, guys? Put it in the chat. I'd love to see it on chat. Like to see everybody's predictions. It's always something. See what people say. That's a nice little statistics I just had popped up on my phone about Aston Villa. Aston Villa has only scored 7 goals in the Premier League game once. This is going to be their second time. The first time they did it was back in 1995 against Wimbledon. They won 7-1 on that game. Back on board with Muddy Biscuit on this lap. Through turn 1 and 2, he keeps it nice and tidy. Cars getting out of his way into 3 and 4. Hitting the apex nicely and tidily into 5 and 6. Nicely clean and calm into 7. He's just about above a 10th up on his time. Down the straight, here we go. In the Ferrari-powered Haas, hitting over 206 miles per hour into 8 and 9. Nice and tidily again. Lukey getting out of the way, goes purple by nearly 4 tenths. Up on this lap into turn 10 now. And he's got Mr. Brutal Reapers on the lap behind him into 11. This is going to be looking a good lap here from the Haas driver into 12.
Yeah, already clearing through that exit at the corner.
Very nice and clean. Into 14 and 15. Here we go. Let's see what the Haas will do. He's been keeping it nice and tidy. It's going to be a 1:28.7.
Only P8. Oh, P6. Yeah, P8 now.
It was B7 until Reapers posted this lap, puts him down to 8th. Reapers to the 28.4. Who is next?
K-Mag has invalidated his lap, so he will not be improving.
K-Mag, so K-Mag invalidating his lap. Top Notch qualifying his finish. Here comes Top Notch on his final lap. Goes
28.2.
fastest with a 1:28.2. Right, so that is the provisional pole at the moment. We have got RSF1 Waiter, the next car, on a lap, about to finish. He's coming towards turn 12 now.
Going wide a little bit.
Into the final two corners, Mr. Waiter. What can he deliver?
Nice exit on the DRS. Then the long
Crossing the
push.
line.
P7.
28.5. It's only P7. What is one shot going to do? Next car. Fastest with a 28.1. What about Element Snow? Next car on the lap. Element Snow.
Oh, P2.
28.1 as well.
Now RSF1
Ice next, and we've got a little spin. Now it's Braver Container has spun on his lap, so his qualifying is done. Here comes Ice.
P1.
28.1 again. That is the pole position there, and that is qualifying over. So RSF on Ice has taken pole position for the French Grand Prix for the homemade team of Renault.
Yeah.
I'm about to say RSF1 then. Mr. One Shot will take second, and Element Snow will take third for qualifying.
I'm quite surprised about second and fourth. I thought K-Mag might have been up there a bit more, but obviously the invalidation at the end has cost him quite a lot. And RSF1 Heights on his fast left to get over from his teammate, so that maybe pushed the tide in a little bit. Right, so...
Yeah, definitely. Look at the gap between the top four.
Yeah, no, barely anything. Less than a tenth. Right, so our top 10 is Lukey in 10th, 9th is Money Biscuit, 8th is RSF1 Waiter, 7th is Brutal Reapers, 6th is Braver Container, 5th is RSF1 K-Mag, 4th is RSF1 Notch, P3 is Element Snow with a 28.1, One Shot second with a 28.1 as well, and Ice on pole with a 128.120.
Wow. The race is gonna get spicy.
I got destroyed by someone. Where? Let me guess.
As
He's
we
not even
get
near
ready
me.
to see the field for a nice bright day here in France.
Then he's bringing an update
As
to
we
make
get
it more obvious.
hopefully get ready. So of
You know
course
exactly where
Mr.
they are, like at least
Ice
a map or something, you know,
made that pole lap like it was a taste of fine wine. Don't know if I used that phrase right or not, but I'm using it.
So now it is the wait for the start of the race. The host is, I believe, Mr. Waiter, isn't it?
Yes, it is Mr. Waiter.
taking the piss.
So then, overtaking positions on this track. Well, theoretically,
I can't even get a kill, bro. This is stupid.
theoretical
I'm shooting and shooting.
positions you can overtake is everywhere on track because it is very wide. And there's quite a lot of runoff as well in case you are pushed off the circuit. It's a very forgiving track
Yep.
for mistakes. Generally, the DRS zones, which is the start-finish straight, and turn 6 to 7, which is the longest straight on the track. You can make a move into the fast right-hander, but if you're on the outside of that corner, you can be pushed very wide and lose quite a lot of time because you have to back out of the throttle. Final sector is probably where you'll see the least overtaking. Maybe into the final corner if you can get the dive bomb correct, but the gap there does normally close quite quickly, so it's not advisable to go that route.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
going straight, nothing in the sun. I get hit and somehow
And
spun around.
pretty much turn 1 as
Fuck.
well. Pretty much turn 1 and 2, you can make overtaking positions there, but you always have to be careful because it is pretty much a fast corner that is. So if you're going side by side, you have to react pretty quickly so you don't hit the other car.
Stupid.
If you're on the inside or outside, pretty much.
Without touching anything.
Would you like me or you to go over the
I'll
race
let
grid?
you do the grid rundown.
Right, okay.
Number 5. 2 kills.
"24 viewers at the moment. Welcome. Hello, everybody. I'd love to see as much viewers as we have. Three minutes added on for the Everton Aston Villa game.
Villa's got 3 minutes.
Yeah, I doubt Liverpool can pull it back anyway.
No chance. If they somehow do manage to find 5 goals in 3 minutes,
I'd be surprised.
that would be amazing. I don't think so. That in the background there, Ajax, is, well, the one and only my brother. You hear him quite a lot when I do the streaming and stuff like that.
And we are
And
off.
ready. Mr. Waiter has readied up. He has informed the grid that we're ready to go. And here we go.
I finally destroyed the shit. Let's go. And apparently Star Destroyer ship does a fucking 800 damage.
Right, so let's do the grid rundown. Starting in last position is MFX Leon, who is the F2 rookie, as they say, but I'm assuming he's done a lot more races. P17 is RSF1 Stroll. 16th is XFR Peanut. 15th is Grunty in his toothpaste car. 14th is JJ Hudson in his beautiful Red Bull. 13th is Liox 187 in the Hayes. 12th is Breezy in his Tango Squad. 11th is in the Jumper 84 in the other Ferrari. P10 is Nuki 1210 in the Alpha Tauri. 9th is Winnie Biscuit in the Hayes. 8th is RSF1 Waiter in the other Williams. P7 is Crystal Reapers in the other Tango Squad. 6th is Braver Container in the Mercedes. 5th is RSF1 K-Mag. 4th is RSF1 Notch. P3 is Element Snow. 2nd is Riplin One Shot. And on the pole position is RSF1 Eights.
Nicely done, and thank you. As we look at the tyre choices here from everybody who's starting outside the top 10. Everybody is starting on mediums, except from Shrimper and Hudson. They are starting the race on hard tyres, and Stroll wants to get very, very racy and got the soft tyres.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by tyre choice, especially the guys who decide to go into Q2 on the soft tyres, because either they're going to be very good on the tyres, or they are going to have to tyre save a lot, especially towards the end of their stint. I can't imagine hard tyres will be very nice by lap 25.
definitely. And that is the football thing. Done. There we go. Full concentration now. Here we go. Getting ready to go racing. 1, 2, 3, 4 red lights. And
We
lights
go.
out and away we go. Looks like a little long hold, but we under racing again. Looks like
Yeah, both riders
Lights
get
has
an
got a really
amazing
good start. Yeah,
K-Mag's
definitely Renner's
third.
doing an amazing start. K-Mag, yeah, really great start from K-Mag. After third, jumps to Red Bull already. And now pushing onto one shot. We've got yellow flags in sector 1. That is XFR Peanut. Looks like he's gone for a little spin.
Yeah, spin out now.
Yep. Getting yellow flags popping up again. Looks like some front wing damage is happening to the back of the field. And
Oh, well,
he's starting to break. Snow is round and front wing damage. Gets 5-second time penalty as well for severe collision with Waiter as
Yeah,
well.
Waiter's got a bit of front wing missing. I believe Pipes has as well.
Yep, so bad luck there for the Red Bull driver of Elements. No, down into last place on those green tyres and with front wing damage.
Grunty
Looks like
cut in the
Swimper.
chicane.
Yeah, it looks like Shrimp had a little problem at the chicane and drops down to 17th, but came at
RSF
lights.
up to 9th and 17th.
Yeah, it's a great start there from Alex Grunty. 5-second time penalty for cutting the corner and gaining a place there at the moment. As we're getting ready to end the first lap, Ikes is
Stroll
still
overtaking
leading the Grand Prix.
Rover. Great move from the Ferrari driver. Then,
Yeah, great stuff there as we're getting a
running
hard
1-2.
Looks like Grunty was in the pits to get rid of that 5-second time penalty and possibly front wing change. But at the end of lap 2, it is RSF1 Knights leading the Grand Prix ahead of his teammate RSF1 K-Man, who had a great start there. One Shot is holding on to third position with the challenging Brutal Reapers right behind him with Top Notch closing in as well. So we've got a little three-way battle here for third place. We've got Muddy Biscuit in 6th place with Lukey in 7th, Stroll in 8th with Braver Container in 9th. Who's under a threat with Breezy as he's on board with Breezy now on the inside, comes towards the 8th, the chicane of turn 8 and 9. Going from the inside, late braking from the Mercedes that keeps hold of the position ahead of the McLaren. And we've got Ajax side by side now.
Breezy's got Rover.
Breezy has got Braver, yes he has, into turn 10. Ajax and Lion getting very racy, almost going side by side at turn 10, but they keep it nice and tidy. There's been a spin!
It's Braver Container.
And that is Braver Container. Going for a spin there.
Oh, K-Mag has actually got by RSF1 Pipes.
Yes, he has. But K-Mag leads the Grand Prix now.
Yeah, losing a lot of VRS in the process.
Yep. Yes, we got DRS now enabled for the race. Looks like everything's been nice and tidy so far. We got Lion on the back of Breezy. Coming towards 5.
It's 12
and
Peanut.
6.
3 seconds time penalty.
Yep. Let's see what Alex can do. Can he respawn? Can he close up to the gap to his teammate? He's closing the gap, but it's not close enough.
It looks like Leon's going to get by Breezy. Yeah, the DRS helping a lot there.
Yep. Breezy getting overtaken by Lion. We've got Iox getting past JJ Hudson, who also now goes for a spin at the chicane of 8 and 9.
Oh, brake containers
His
out.
driver container is out of the race.
He's
Snow has a little spin on the. It looks like he crashed out the chicane after the exit of the chicane of 8 and 9. Element Snow had a spin on his hard tyres, but keeps it away from the barrier. And we are under a virtual safety car. One short gets a 5-second time penalty for causing a severe collision with Reapers, as the soft tyres drivers of Reapers, Notch and Muddy Biscuits are in the pits. Front ring change for the McLaren driver. As we're still under virtual safety car at the moment.
Oh, Muddy Biscuit is in for hard tyres.
Oh, and we're back racing again, and it looks like Element Snow had another spin there.
I got destroyed by a TIE fighter.
And more front wing damage. It is going bad to worse now for the Red Bull driver. As we've got RSF1 Stroll on the back of Luki here.
Yeah, he's got him.
Opens the DRS and easy as he like gets past the AlphaTauri. He is up into 4th now.
Yeah, can't be a bit of
What a great drive from the Ferrari driver.
DRS and a bit of a tank.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a great drive here from the Ferrari driver side outside the top 10. He started 16th. He's up into 4th. Snow gets 5
speeding
time
in the pit lane.
for speeding in the pits.
Yeah, he's retired.
And retires. Yep.
There's a bit of a gap in the run now, 1.4 seconds between the two banana cars.
We've got Breezy on the back of MFX Lion here. Could we possibly see a move happening?
Yeah, he's put the overtake on Hans Breezy. I think he's going to get MFX Lion.
Goes for the opts for the outside into the towards turn 1 and 2.
Yeah,
Goes to
he
the
has to look
inside.
up. Would have been a collision.
Backs out. Going for a 3-second time penalty there. What Breezy needs to do is get a good exit.
Grunty with the fastest lap of the race. Yeah,
Yep.
I didn't Breezy. Might be a little far to get the.
Yeah, it looks like it's far too back now to get the toe from Lyle.
AlphaTauri is in a very good position now with 5th and 6th positions. Waiter with
Waiter
his
picked up
first
3-second time penalty.
penalty.
It is very track limits on this track as well, so as soon as you go slightly go wide, that's a warning. Waiter is in 16th now on the hard tyres. I love the helicopter view here on the with the battle between Breezy and Lyle. Can he close the gap? Closing the gap, but he's not close enough to the AlphaTauri driver.
Bios the penalty. Peanut is in the pits for a front wing change, and Hudson is getting rid of his tyres. He picked up their damage.
Awesome. Right, here comes Breezy. He looks a lot more closer to the back of Lion, but it's still not doing anything.
Oh, Lion
I
must
think
have
the
been
AlphaTauri
very slippery
yeah,
car.
the AlphaTauri has got a very good front wing setup there. So he's got really good downforce, but look at the traction. And just look at that!
Yeah, there's nothing more annoying
Halfway
than
through there, the AlphaTauri just pulls away. That's a very low downforce car there.
Yeah, Leon's suffering quite heavily through sector 3.
Oh, that is close. K-Mag, race leader, is in the pits.
Yeah, to get rid of the
retake the lead.
Is Breezy close enough to get Leon? No, Leon's still pulling away. Could Leon be on for a podium?
He could possibly be on for a podium if he keeps holding on like this and closes the gap to the cars but ahead of him. For that low downforce of his.
Yeah, Breezy's not able to touch that AlphaTauri in the straight line.
Just on board with Brutal Reapers there, he's closing to the back of Muddy Biscuit and almost loses the rear end on the exit of turn 2.
Yeah.
The tyres are starting to go slightly now for RSF1 Stroll, 6 laps on those soft tyres, and he has got Lukey on his rear end.
Oh, RSF1 came, I guess, 2 stopping. He went onto the medium tyres.
Yeah, so looks like a 2 stop confirmed there from Mr. K-Mag. From the softs to the mediums. Are we going to see RSF1 Stroll pulling into the pits?
Yeah, we are.
Yes, he is.
Careful on the speed, and he just makes it. Very awful hit entry.
Just missed that there. Now it looks like during at turn 11, Muddy Biscuit has been overtaken by Brutal Reapers.
Oh, Shrimper losing the rear end a lot there.
Well, I just caught the end of that little moment he had. He's caught to the back of Ix pretty well, to be fair, on his hard tyres.
Yeah, I imagine Shrimper will be looking to hit around lap 20 on those hard tyres.
Yeah,
Ix going a little wide.
That's definitely bringing Shrimper into play.
Yeah, Shrimper should be overtaking.
Shrimper's not bad in his overtake.
They're not looking immensely powerful around here.
Yeah, I think Shrimper was just saving a bit of VRS because he's pretty much less than 25%, as Ix is pretty much in the same plane now.
Yeah, Breezy is still stuck behind MFX Leon. There is nothing more annoying than getting stuck behind a car that has got a lot of downforce. Not only are you behind them on the straight, but especially at this track, in the downforce section, it's very hard to stay with them as they're going a lot slower than you. So you have to back up as well.
Yeah, Ix goes very deep into 14, and that has bring Shrimper really into play here. Could we see an overtake come towards down this straight?
Yeah, Ferrari
he goes for the outside.
Yeah, easy.
And takes the position from Ix now. A little look up there from the Ferrari driver. But keeps hold ahead, and now Breezy closes the gap again to Lion. But he has been stuck behind this car now for quite some while. He really does want to get past this AlphaTauri and closes the gap
not the
to
great
that
sector there from Breezy.
other.
I think he might get a little bit too far back. Yeah, he's not never take off.
Yeah, looks like saving a bit of VRS. Or when the time comes for him to use it. Everybody else is pretty much starting to space out now, except from this battle room here on board here with Lion and Breezy, and of course Shrimper and Ix as well having a battle. So the battle for 4th and the battle for 5th.
RSF1 winner with another time penalty.
That's 2 time penalties now for the Williams driver. He has I do admit, Waiter has admitted to me saying don't expect him to do anything good around here. It's not his favourite track. And, yeah.
Breezy's still unable to get past Leon. Which I do believe Leon did confirm to me that it is actually named after the football team Olympic Leon.
Yeah.
French farmers.
Iox picks up the 3-second time penalty there. Looks like a poor exit from Breezy. He's not going to close the gap between him and Lyon.
No, Leon seems to be very good in the sectors that he needs to be. Deep Breezy and the McLaren behind.
Yeah, definitely, it's working well, and it looks like Peanut is on the back of JJ Hudson, who just picks up a 3-second time penalty. That's quite hard on him. Here we go. We're very close to the back of JJ Hudson then. Good exit from Peanut, and he could get past the Red Bull, but he's pretty much got hardly any ERS left on him.
Nah, not a lot of all of that Alpha Romeo.
And one shot.
A little bit
the
of
first
exit.
car in the top 3 is in the pits on the medium tyres.
Still surprised that it's lap 9 that he's boxed. Oh, it is lap 11.
Yeah, lap 11. Breezy's getting a little bit more closer now.
Still behind.
Oh, a little moment, but he keeps it.
Yeah, he's not in a position to make a move on Leon just yet.
Not yet. But as long as he gets the traction and the exit perfectly at 6 onto 7, he will be in the prime position to overtake.
Still a little bit behind Leon. He's going to need all of his overtake, I think. Choosing not to use it though.
Still not using it, yeah.
Yeah, Leon's not using it either.
Leon actually did use a bit of VRS at the start, just from the exit, and then stopped midway through, I think.
Yeah, he's relying on the low wings of his
Alpha. Here comes the McLaren.
Yeah, being forced to the outside.
There goes the AlphaTauri. That low downforce the AlphaTauri has, he is just keeping it in. Honda power! We've got K-Mag now on the 2-stop strategy on the back of Iox for 6th place now. And our race leader, RSF1 Ice, is in the pits.
Looking for a nice stop here from the Renault bodies.
And as we see his teammate here having a little battle with Iox, trying to go around the outside, goes for a little switchback. Gonna go for it, but gets the traction, opens the DRS and goes to overtake, gets past K-Mag, gets past Iox now into turn 1 and goes into 5th position, which theoretically is the net lead. Ice has now gone for the hard tyres, so he is one-stopping all the way.
Yeah, he is in the net lead in the race at the moment.
So big up 3-second time penalty now. Breezy just doesn't want to burn his ERS. Doesn't want to use his overtake that much. Definitely losing a lot of time behind that AlphaTauri.
Yeah, maybe he did
straight, but
use a bit of the DRS to get by, maybe pull a little bit of second time on the AlphaTauri.
Yeah, it looks a bit closer.
Yeah, but the AlphaTauri is just a little bit, quite a bit quicker than the McLaren in this race.
Yeah. One thing he's got to keep remembering as well is the longer he stays behind that car, the more overheated the engine will get. Of course, the AlphaTauri driver doesn't have that problem. He's got clean air, so his engine's not overheating, but he's staying behind that. And the McLaren is staying behind the AlphaTauri. His engine's getting hotter and hotter, and into the pits he goes now. So pretty much spending 12 laps behind Leon. He's now finding the pits. As we've got K-Mag onto the back of Shrimper.
Yeah,
Here
K-Mag
comes...
needs to get by.
Ooh! That was a very, very late call there from Shrimper to go for the very... He went to the inside very late and nearly swiped K-Mag in the process, but K-Mag reacted quite quickly. It doesn't get into that collision.
Not sure that another
And
time penalty.
Take second. Yep. Bronte is in the pits.
Front lead.
Lukey is on. Bronte is in 15th.
Yeah.
Bad day for Williams.
Very points. That's all in quite far off the back at the moment.
Lukey on the back of Stroll and gets past Stroll.
Yeah, maybe both of the AlphaTauri guys are actually used to the downforce setup. It seemed quite easy for Lukey then.
Yeah, definitely. One shot's on the back of Stroll now. It takes a bit of a wide entry into 11, but doesn't lose that much time as we got MFX Lyon into the pits now. So does Iox.
K-Mag takes the net lead of the race, but he will have to box again.
Yep. Shrimper is still slightly still within DRS range of RSF1 K-Mag. Until now. Well, you hear that? Yeah, there, really.
No, Shrimper's been quite a quiet race. Not seeing too much from the Scuderia Ferrari driver.
Yeah. See, one shot on the back of Stroll. Can he get a good... He's got a good exit there. He's running his overtake now with the DRS open.
Oh,
Stroll
Leon.
with nothing.
Wow, no, that car is fast.
And one shot has overtaken Stroll as we see side by side into 9. We've got the McLaren and the AlphaTauri of Brucey and Lyon once again meeting each other.
Yeah, that AlphaTauri is rapid in a
takes-
straight line.
Yeah. And the AlphaTauri is once again ahead of the McLaren.
Yeah, Breezy's big opportunity there to try and pull out a gap within the cut as of left, and Leon breezing by him on this straight.
Yep, the Super is in the pits for medium tyres.
Yeah, going on. No, yeah, it was the one-stop strategy, wasn't it?
Yep.
He will
He started
probably
nice.
come up behind Breezy, I think. Maybe even Iox.
He'll be out ahead of him. He'll be behind, quite a few seconds behind the battle between Breezy and Leon.
Yeah, Leon is actually closing up behind RSF1 Stroll. I can't imagine with that Honda power, he'll find it too hard to get by the Ferrari up the straight.
Yeah.
But he will have to defend from the McLaren, who is very close.
Oh, here comes Stroll. He used Breezy. He used the BRS. Goes for the slipstream and goes for the very deep inside line into 8.
Yeah, having the back out of it there.
Backs off. Goes for the switch crack there into 9.
It's all about the drive now.
Side by
And the AlphaTauri has got him.
And the AlphaTauri still stays ahead of the McLaren.
Yeah, all of this
So
helping
having a
out.
right old battle.
Yeah.
Enjoying this.
It's helping out RSF1 Stroll a lot because he's on considerably old tyres compared to Leon and Breezy.
Yep, Iox picks up a 3-second time delay. Peanut is actually on the back of Iox here for 12th place as well.
Oh, going into the back of Ajax there. But it looks like Pina might be getting Ajax on the string. No, the Haas hanging in there.
Haas still hanging in there, leg
outside.
breaking. He still can't find a way through. Major is in the pits. Look at JJ Hudson joining in these three battles.
I haven't seen much of JJ Hudson in this race.
Yeah, he's had a bit of a quiet one after his spin, but I think he's slightly trying to get back into the rhythm again, because he's now currently stuck behind these two of Pina and Ajax, who's battling for position here for 12th. Pina had a really good exit there. Trying to figure out which way he wants to go, but can't figure out. He's fully out of ERS. As we got Top Notch now in the pits, and so is Brutal Reapers, Muddy Biscuits.
Muddy Biscuit will be coming out behind Leon. Maybe behind Strumper, yeah? Behind Strumper. Wow, Leon and Stroll
She's just
up from
and
last
Hudson.
and second last up to 5th and 6th.
Yeah. Hudson, so Notch rejoins the track after his pit stop behind JJ Hudson in 12th position there.
Hudson still
to
to box.
Yep. Hudson still to box. As we see, just missed it, but Mr. Run Shot has taken 3rd position from Lukey.
There's been battle to the end between Lukey and One Shot with the 2-lap tyre difference. With One Shot being wow 11 seconds behind RSF1 K-Mag, but K-Mag still needs to go in through the pit lane for some fresh tyres.
K-Mag is actually coming into the pits now. Stroll taking a very wide line now on the exit of turn 11.
Time penalty.
Yep. Stroll is under threat now with MFX, Leon and Breezy behind.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't imagine that Leon will have much problem overtaking Stroll on the straight.
K-Mag is on his way out.
Yeah, Leon's looking for the move. Oh, Stroll
behind
slightly late there.
this battle.
There's not a Tower E3 4 at the moment. Oh, Lucky with a 3-second
Here
time
comes
penalty.
Breezy into turn 3. Just couldn't find a way past the Ferrari into 4. So go around the outside of 5. No, still can't find a way.
X5 Pina with another time penalty. Breezy needs to get by the Ferrari again. So I hope of catching.
And the Ferrari's pulling.
Yeah.
K-Mag's on the back of Breezy. He's gonna try.
Oh, Breezy's gone wide.
Breezy.
He's just crashed through the barrier boards. There's going to be a time penalty. No. I suppose he came out behind both of them.
Yeah, he's lost a position to K-Mag as well.
Yeah, K-Mag's going to be looking to dispatch both of these cars very quickly.
I think what it was.
Oh, he's looking
K-Mag.
for it.
Oh, yeah. K-Mag was pretty much alongside with Breezy into 9. Breezy just couldn't get the car to slow down and turn in at the right moment.
K-Mag
He had
moved
to
on
take a
Stroll.
action.
Oh, Stroll's
little
picked up
contact
damage.
there. Yeah, so front
He's in
wing
the
damage.
pits. Shame for Stroll. Did K-Mag pick up any damage? No. It's K-Mag's actually in a position to get a podium.
Stroll's just retired.
Can't be very happy with that.
three retirees, so Stroll, Snow, and River out of the race. So we've got 16 drivers left, we're on lap 19, and RSF1 Ikes
Okay, Mike.
on a
Looking
one-stop
for a move.
strategy.
He's
in
getting
the
on
race.
Leon.
Here he goes, he's
Got
burning
the move
all
done.
of his ERS.
Oh, but Leon has.
Leon is fighting back. He is not giving that position up and loses the position. Breezy and Shrimper is having a little ding dong now.
Yeah, Lukey going down the inside. Sorry, no, Leon.
Leon, yep. That low downforce AlphaTauri.
Keeping ahead of the medium tired Rhino.
Notch and Ios are side by side into 11. And Ios stays ahead. And
Brutal
we also got
Reapers.
Peanut and Reapers. Side by side, still into 12.
Jet Force a little bit off the track there, Brutal Reapers.
Okay, man.
Leon's doing a great job of holding up his teammate for Lukey.
Yeah, definitely. Top notch. Gonna go for the inside.
Yeah, he's got him.
Reinforce slightly, but gets the move done now.
Oh,
Notch up.
Iox.
Oh wow, Iox with the traction.
Iox did well, actually, Notch hasn't got any. None of them have any ERS really. They're all in the same position. Clever thing for Iox to
Here
have
comes K-Mag.
let Mr. Notch by. Yeah, still not got the move on Leon.
Close enough, but look at this. Top notch and Iox. Top notch goes for the outside.
Yeah,
Into 8, turn 8.
outbreaking Iox. Great clean race in there.
And gets the move done. That's another time penalty for Waiter.
Yeah, he's picking up quite a few at the back there. Can Iox come back again in the final sector?
Waiter really needs a safety car to bring him back into this race.
Yeah, he is quite far behind JJ.
Time penalty. Brutal Reapers gets past Peanuts.
K-Mag with a good exit there. Looking to get by MFX Leon.
K-Mag and MFX Leon on board with him into turn 1 and 2. Here we go. Round the outside, the Renault driver.
Ooh, the AlphaTauri
Forces the
just
AlphaTauri
staying ahead.
right. Just staying ahead still.
The smart thing to do for Leon here is to actually let K-Mag by.
Brutal Reapers trying to get past Iox now.
Yeah, there's a bit of a drain now for P4. This has all allowed Shrimp and Breezy to catch up to the back of each other. It's a four-way battle. P4. K-Mag's looking to go make it into turn 8.
Yeah, into turn 8. Late braking.
Oh, Leon cut the corner quite badly there. Getting a time penalty.
One. That is Peanut going for a spin.
Can Leon maintain position? He's going round the outside.
K-Man picks up a 3-second tyre penalty. Still
Full contact.
having slight contact between each other.
Oh,
That's
but
big contact!
Ferrari's round and K-Mag's lost position to Breezy.
Contact there between Shrimper and K-Mag. Looks like Shrimper might have hit in the back of K-Mag.
Yeah, he has. No damage though, thankfully.
Yeah, definitely. Couldn't get a good view, but it was a decent view. It was near enough like a bird's eye view, but we got Lukey on the back of one shot.
Yeah, holding down that position too with 18 points. I don't think either of them will be able to catch up for them one shot.
Lukey had a little moment on the exit. Turn 5.
Yeah, picked up another time penalty.
Yep. So that is another time penalty. Lukey could possibly have the chance to get into P2 there, but just loses it.
Yeah, neither driver having any ERS at all. K-Mac, there's still quite a lot of work to do to get back up to battle with P4. I think P3 for K-Mac at the moment is a little out of reach.
Yep. Got a little battle happening as well, just slightly between the two Haas cars of Muddy Biscuit and IOPS happening.
I'm quite surprised to see so many people doing the two-stop strategy.
Yeah, so am I. Well, like 23 or 27. Lukey. Oh! Very close to the hit at the back of one shot and nearly losing a bit of front wing as well as he locks up. Lukey needs to get a good exit here.
IOPS to the time penalty.
So just JJ Hudson. Here comes Lukey.
Yeah, Brooklyn sticking very close to the inside. Lukey looks to be just a nose ahead. Brooklyn one shot does back out of the room. I think now is actually a bit of a good opportunity to look at the time penalty situation. So currently, RSF Knights doesn't have one at all. Lukey 1210 has got two
Ooh.
time penalties.
Second, sorry, but I just picked up a 3-second time penalty.
Oh right, no, just as we're going over them. How helpful.
Yeah.
Ripton one shot has got two as well. Breezy has run a near flawless race until the last couple of laps where he picked the penalty.
Sorry to cut in there, but Lion has had a moment at the exit of 12 into 13 and loses the rear end and loses his front wing. And he's into the pits. And that has brought out a virtual safety car now.
Oh no. RSF1 K-Mac has got two penalties as well. RSF1, just Shrimper 84 has got two penalties. RSF1 Watch has three penalties at the moment. Real Reapers is running with 5 penalties. Muddy Biscuit, Flawless Grace, and Io's got 5 as well. Oh, sorry, 6. DRS is now enabled again. Back to full racing conditions.
To full racing conditions, and the closest battle we got is K-Mag and Breezy onto the back of each other here.
Yeah, K-Mag has a bit more ERS than Breezy, so maybe can use the overtake one a little bit more than what Breezy can. So I imagine K-Mag will want to make this be quick.
So I just noticed that on the comments about Lion having a little moment and loses the rear end that brought out the virtual safety car. I at the same time put out in the chat saying he suicided at the same time. We just had a little comment there for Stephen saying, how are you typing and you should be racing?
Yeah, I hope texting and driving is illegal in the UK.
Oh no, that was K-Mag.
Oh, well, was it?
Yeah, that was K-Mag that typed it. When MFX Leon had that spin.
Spinella. Yeah, not.
Got K-Mag right on the back end. Breezy, just trying to find a way past him.
Oh, there's sort of a new and softer tyres, the mediums against the hard. So I got really gaining that much on the straight. I mean, obviously you're getting a lot of time on Breezy, but nearly goes into the back. Yeah, Leon has retired the other flag in the sector 3.
Pinnock takes the fastest lap as well on his soft tyres. There comes K-Mag. He's trying to go around the inside of into turn 11.
Oh, we're going to back out there. It's not really a place to overtake as it gets very tight in the apex of the corner.
Yeah, definitely. Shane in the comments in there saying K-Mag just took a break from racing to chat to his fans. We're on to the penultimate lap now, lap 26, and we've got K-Mag going around the outside of Breezy into turn 1, slight contact between the two, now into turn 2.
Yeah, K-Mag.
But gives up the precision. K-Mag still trying to find that 4th position from the McLaren.
Yeah, K-Mag is a
RSF1
lot more Yaris than Breezy at this moment, so I imagine it would be quite an easy overtaking manoeuvre now.
Yeah, definitely. RSF1 it's just going around turn 8 and 9.
Yeah, look at that. The runner's easy got the McLaren in the straight.
Left here. And K-Mag has finally gotten past the McLaren for 4th place.
Yeah, a master point haul for Team Runner. I'm assuming their respective team crews have been very happy with this result.
Yeah, definitely.
So, do we discuss driver of the day?
Yeah, we could discuss it a bit.
Well, my vote would be Breezy. 7th position, a near flawless race really from down in P12. But although Lukey is also another shout, getting onto the podium from 10th position, benefiting quite a lot from distance ahead of him.
Yeah.
Who would you all pick, Steve?
Ooh, I would probably agree. I'll probably say it's between Breezy and Lukey. I probably might say K-Mag as well. After that brilliant start he had, he just had it in control, and then even though he had a little moment near the end, but he managed to keep it under control. He's up into 4th at the moment, so K-Mag might as well. It's a tough one.
Yeah, RSF1 Heights is currently in the final sector of the Grand Prix.
Yep. So coming towards turn 11, he's taken pole position. He led the race for a few laps before his teammate catched up and regained the position. He made the one-stop work, and with the unfortunate events that his teammate had there, trying to go for the two-stop, just couldn't get the car into the podium positions. But who knows? But around the final corner, Ios coming down the start-finish straight. Even as you can see, he has won the French Grand Prix for Renault.
Lukey holding off Ripland one-shot attack.
Yes, 100%. Lukey has done well to hold on to 2nd place.
But loses it.
One shot takes 2nd.
Penalty.
Yep, due to time penalty, one shot will take
wow.
Breezy. So, one shot takes 2nd place for Breezy in 3rd. Then we have Lukey in 4th, K-Mag 5th, Muddy Biscuit 6th, Shrimper 7th, Notch into 8th, Reapers 9th, Io finishes in P10.
Oh no!
Points. Oh no! Catastrophe has taken 9th position with Brutal Reapers taking the final points position in 10th. Iox will finish 11th. JJ Hudson just going down the start finish straight now. Crosses the line in 12th. And then our last two finishers, RSF1 Racer in 13th. And then XFR Peanut in P14. But what a drive there we had. Battles left, right and centre. Ice just controlled that race from pretty much near enough to start to finish. And we had a load of great battle in there through the midfield towards now with Breezy and Leon and that.
Yeah, busy driver of the day, I would have to agree with the game.
Yeah.
It seems like the two stop isn't a great strategy around here. RSF1 K-Mike was not far off his teammate in qualifying, finished him nearly 20 seconds behind, wasn't it?
Yeah, nearly. See there, Ike's celebrating on the win, the home team win for Renault as well, winning their home Grand Prix here in France. They must be, there is definitely going to be a party in the Renault King Garage tonight. As we get the top three in the party, just go down the order of the Grand Prix when it wants to load. It does want to load. There we go. Oh wait, what's it doing? Okay, we maybe know how to go down the grid rundown there. But yeah, your race winner RSF1 Ice with 1 shot in second and Breezy in third. We have got Breezy and 1 shot in the party. Just need Ice.
So we're all spamming with them.
Yep. There he is. Right.
There we go.
As we get everybody in the podium party now, make sure you include your audio. Shall we do it? How should we do it right now? I'll do third and the race winner, you do second?
Yeah, I'll do P2.
Okie dokie. So in P3, we have got Breezy there. Very qualifying, not as much planned, I would say. I can't remember for some reason. But race was going pretty decent. You're having until the midway through, you're having a great midfield battle there with MFX Lyon. He was just outdoing you in the straights, but you're just keeping up with him in the corners. Looks like he was running a lower downforce there, but until his unfortunate accident there, he loses the rear end and helps you with the time penalty secure P3. You must still be happy to get that.
Yeah, I'm obviously chuffed because it was a very aggressive race. It was like a bunch of forward, and obviously there was a couple of spins, a couple of times I could have been collected in a crash, but I just tried to stay to my position without trying to get involved in as much stuff as possible. And obviously the penalties obviously pushed me forward, but there was a couple of times, I think I was like 1-1 away from getting 6 seconds, so I'm quite lucky to get on a podium, to be fair.
Yeah, definitely. And well, next week we head to Austria. Any thoughts? One of your strongest tracks?
Austria's a good track, and it's quite fun, so yeah, I think it'll be quite good race and maybe a good battle around the midfield again.
Okay, thank you. As we head towards second place now, is Mr. One-Shot.
So, Riplin, how was your race? Qualifying quite high and then maintaining P2 the majority of the race. Great battle with Luki. Do you want to talk us through it?
Yeah, qualifying. I had a better qualifying than I expected. So I mean that was nice. Then the race, yeah, I picked up a 5-second time penalty for a collision with Brutal Reapers, which I don't understand why. He was nowhere near me, but I mean it is what it is. We move. So yeah, good battle with Lukey. Yeah, I think he had better race pace than me, but thankfully he had more penalties, so I came back with P2. I mean, I'll take
Yeah.
it.
I'm assuming you must be very happy with the podium. Great points for Tracing Point. Yeah,
Thank you.
so overall a good race from you, and I'll hand it on to the Laser to interview P1.
Yep, so in P1 we have got RSF1 Heights in the Renault, winning it for his home team car, the French team of the Renault. You must be happy to have the pole position and pretty much dominating that race, even though you had your teammate, you were staying behind your teammate for a bit until he decides to pit, and he was going for the two-stop strategy. But you must be overall buzzing to win the race tonight.
Yeah, pretty happy to be fair. It was pretty well controlled, I thought, to be honest. You know, I just took it easy. Tried to not get a penalty. Unfortunately, I got one towards the end, but you know, luckily I was in a position where it didn't really affect me. So yeah, no, it was one, to be fair.
Yeah, definitely, it was a really good drive from you there, and I'll pretty much ask One Shot as well. We'll pretty much start with you, One Shot. Austria next week. Hopefully, we'll get to one of your strong tracks, and we'll probably speak to you next week.
As long as I get,
Of course, it won't be me, but you
no,
know.
as long as I get a seat, because I'm a reserve at the moment still. So as
Alright.
long as I get a seat, then I'll be racing. And yeah, to be fair, I do like Austria. It's one of my stronger ones.
Okay, and how about you, RSF on Heights?
Oh no, that was me.
Oh, that was you, Heights, was it?
Yeah.
Oops. That was a great start. One Shot.
I don't know. It's a 50-50 trap. Either you do well or you get left behind. So I mean, I'll be there. So I enjoy it.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get to see you guys next week on the podiums for Austria. But till then, tune in tomorrow at 8 o'clock where we should have... Who's it on the combox tomorrow? Is it you, One Shot?
Skyline, I believe.
You and okay, you and so tune in tomorrow at 8 o'clock with Rippling, One Shot, and
Monster
can't remember the
Skyline.
other guy. Okay. Yeah, so tune in tomorrow at Monday. Till then for the third division tier, which I'll be racing in. Yay! At the French Grand Prix. And hopefully next week we will get. Hopefully Primus will be back for next Monday for the Austrian Grand Prix. Till then, from me and Vettel and the podium finishers, see you later.